Hi everyone, so it's Tuesday the 28th of August. I actually wanted to say May then. In my head I was thinking May. As you can see, I look like crap. The last video you would have seen in the last clip was me going to bed to lie down. So I think after I filmed that, I edited the vlog. Hello. The vlog that contains that clip, which is the vlog you would have seen before this one. And then an hour later, after I filmed that clip, I went to sleep and I slept on and off for 3 hours. Like, I woke up after less than an hour, then went to sleep, and then I just kept waking up like I always do because I always need a wee and then I'm too tired to wake up or get up. So then I woke up about 9:30 and I thought I'm going to get up because if I don't get up, I'm not going to drink anything, and I've barely drank anything today. That's probably why I feel the way that I feel, and I should have something to eat. So I got up and I came down about 10 to 10, got something to eat and drink. I ended up drinking a litre of watermelon and apple, or apple and watermelon. Hello, J2L Spritz. 2/3 of a bottle of Dr Pepper. And then when I went upstairs, I drank about half a bottle of orange Lucozade at like 3 in the morning. And I had half a cheese and onion sandwich, I had 2 Weetabix, and I had about 3 biscuits. And then I was down here till 2:30, 3, went upstairs, was watching YouTube. I eventually led down at 4, not 1, if I want to put 3, whatever it was. And then I must have gone for a wee 15 times. Like, I had a wee, got in bed, got comfy, needed a wee, get up, went for a wee, got comfy, got up again. It was driving me crazy, and I eventually fell asleep for about half an hour, got up, went for a wee, and then I eventually woke up about 11:30. I'm so tired. I feel really ill and run down. I don't know if it's the wine or because of my illness flaring up. It's potentially my illness flaring up. I've been eating badly for nearly a week now. Over the space of the weekend, I've had probably about 9 cheese and onion sandwiches. I don't like cheese or onion. And normally I crave it every now and then, so I'll have it. But last week and this weekend, I've had a big block of cheese and a small block of cheese. It's not good for me. And I've been drinking what I want. I've just been eating a lot of crap, basically. But I feel really ill. I feel like I've not slept. Do you know that feeling you get? Not that tiredness feeling that you get when you wake up. I mean that lethargic feeling when you feel ill, like you've not slept for a month type of feeling. That's how I feel. I'm really thirsty, I've got a temperature, I feel like crap. I feel worse than I did yesterday. This is how, when I woke up, this is kind of how I felt. When I'd had the 3 hours sleep or broken sleep last night, but I had to get up to drink. I feel like if I hadn't drank that litre and a bit of whatever I had, probably a litre and a half in total including the Lucozade, I probably feel worse today than I do now, but I just feel absolutely crappy. Like, and it's 12:30 now. I've not had anything to eat or drink. Normally when I feel like this, it can last anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks. So I don't feel happy about that. I wish I could go back to sleep, but I'm going to have to drink a lot and try and get myself to feel better. I don't know how. God. Past 1. I've had a little bit of breakfast and a coffee. Don't know what to say, really don't know what to say. Look at the hair, it's hair washing day. Who knows when I'm going to get out of the house today. My skin's a mess, my skin's been like this for ages. I think it might be a medication that I'm on. I've got the doctors on Thursday, but there's other stuff I want to talk about. I'm not a happy person right now. I'm really down today as well. I'm tired. I want a bath. My skin's doing my head in. But at least today's video is scheduled. I scheduled it last night because I uploaded it when I had my 3 hours sleep. And my next vlog, which is the one before this, I uploaded overnight. Holy crap. I'm about to go and get in the bath. I've put a charcoal face mask on, which is getting tight on my moustache especially, so if I'm talking funny, it's because it's drying. It's actually quite dried out in the pot, so it was hard to get on. Hence only none there. But I don't normally put it on my forehead, but I was just trying to spread it out. I've got a nose strip on, and I've got to finish running the bath, and then I'm going to get in for it. And you're not joining me, because I'm not doing any bath videos. Oh God, why do I always end up with the worst smudged makeup under my eyes? I hope I've put a filter on this. So the last time you saw me was actually yesterday when I had a face mask on, because it's now Wednesday, like 6:30ish, and I'm obviously at home. I need to like sort them out. One of those bags on the floor, that's rubbish, and that other one there is for charity, but I need to like go through those boots and stuff as well at some point, because it would appear I'm clearing my house out. I'm not feeling too bad today. I don't know why, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just trying to make the most of it. God, Joe, it's been one of those days that I feel like everyone wants to talk to me today. Oh God, the lighting here is horrific. Firstly, when I was getting ready to go out, I got a phone call from my doctor's surgery, and hate the lighting. I've got my phone set up, and I didn't realise I'd got this set up, but I've basically got it set up so that when it rings, if I already have the number, programmed in, if I already have the number programmed in my phone, it says who's ringing. So it kept saying blah blah surgery, blah blah surgery. It weren't saying blah blah, but I'm not saying the name of my surgery. And I'm like, oh my God, what do they want? Because I've got an appointment tomorrow, I thought, oh God, are they cancelling my appointment? Because I don't want my appointment cancelled, because I've not seen her for 2 weeks, and I know that's not a long time, but I've really struggled the last 2 weeks. Last week, Tuesday onwards, I was like Thursday and Friday I was suicidal, and that's why I filmed myself at bedtime. Like, I let you watch me sleep if you watched it. Saturday and Sunday were right off. Monday I was hungover to hell. Tuesday I didn't feel amazing, and today I don't feel too bad. Like, I don't know why, and I don't know why some days I feel down and others I don't when nothing's happened. But I don't know why I keep my earphones in when I'm like using my phone to do stuff. I just look like an idiot. I don't know why some days I wake up and I don't feel too bad, and other days I wake up and I'm like, I want to die. I don't know what causes that, because sometimes it necessarily doesn't mean anything's happened, because a lot of the time nothing's happened. I just feel like crap. But today I'm not. I hate the light. I don't feel too bad, so I'm about to do some housework, because I like to make the most of the days where I don't feel too bad. But sometimes I don't realise that I don't feel bad, and I just do my general day, like where I don't do much, but then I'll get a sudden burst of energy and I'm like, oh, I don't feel too bad today. Anyway, talking about the doctors, it was my favourite receptionist. Like, she was the one who upset me a few times, but ever since we had a chat about, like, she'd been on holiday twice, and we talked about her holidays whilst she was doing a couple of things for me. Ever since then we've just got on really well. She rang me and she's like, the practice manager asked me to ring you to see if you've received the letter, and I went, yeah, I've received it. And she wants to know if you still want to see her, because she's going on holiday, annual leave today for 2 weeks until the 11th, and she wants to know if you need to discuss anything else. And I said, well, I was going to speak to my doctor, when I see her next, and then I'll decide. And she's like, well, if you want to see her, let me know and I'll book you in with her after you've spoken to the doctor. And I said I will do, and I thanked her for phoning me. But it's so weird that she's gone from being grumpy with me to being super friendly, because I still expected her to like be grumpy with me. So I spoke to her, and then I went out and I had like a 15-20 minute walk, because I think in June and July I was walking about 3 times a week for an average of 20 to 30 minutes depending on how I was feeling. And I've not been for 3 weeks yesterday. And yesterday I didn't even realise it had been that long until today, because I keep like a calendar of it just to prove I do it and just to remind myself. And I was like, yesterday I walked up 2 flights of stairs and I got lightheaded and breathless, and I'm thinking, God, I'm losing my fitness. And then today I got out like an hour earlier than I have been doing, and I thought I'll just go and have a bit of a walk. And like, telling myself I'll do it is the easiest part. It's the part when I get there and I have to get out my car. And I sat there for 5-10 minutes and I just was like, I can't get out my car because my anxiety and other issues I've got. And then I just made myself do it, and I started walking, and like 5 minutes into the walk I felt better, but I knew I wouldn't do more than 20 minutes. Like, when you've got anxiety and depression, especially anxiety, you've got to learn what your limits are. So even if you're having a really good day, you've got to say to yourself, look, I'll walk for 20 minutes. Really, 30-40 minutes would be better, but you know, the fact that I got out for 20 minutes is an accomplishment for me, and it's always harder for me when I've not done it for a while. So it's that first time, well, it'll be the first few times, and tomorrow I won't have time to do it, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But it was just that initial get out, first 5 minutes, and then I listen to music, but sometimes I turn it really low. It depends on who's around and what's going on and how anxious I feel. But I felt better for doing it, and then I went to the shop, and then I went and called in to see my dad to talk to him about something. And when I got there, before I got inside, my phone was ringing and it said unknown. Well, as a rule of the thumb, I generally don't answer unknown calls, because generally it's the people who've made me want to kill myself, the police. So I was there, like, there was like a second or two where I was looking at it and I thought, there's a couple of people that are potentially going to be ringing me, and also my solicitor sometimes rings on unknown, so I thought it could be my solicitor because I'm waiting to hear back from him. So I answered it, and it was someone who's basically going to advise me because of like stuff that's gone on with the police, going to advise me where I stand on a couple of things because of what position they have. They can advise me really well, and yeah, so I've arranged to see them next week. And then like half an hour ago got an email with an appointment for somewhere else next week, so where I've never been before as well, for something else. And I'm the one next Wednesday, let's just say I'd rather not, because let's just say it's someone, well, there's 2 people going to be there. It's going to be like really intimidating, because one of them I've been in a disagreement with for a while. Even though the disagreement is sorted out, I've never met them. It's going to be awkward. So I need to reply to that. So all of a sudden everyone wants me for something, and I'm going to find it overwhelming, because when I'm anxious and when I'm struggling with my depression and everything, I don't want to be around people. So the fact that I've got 2 stressful appointments next week and I've got doctors tomorrow, I know I'll be glad when Wednesday's over. I'm a bit crap in it, to be honest. And I've not really mentioned the disagreement thing I've been having, but I'm not really wanting to get into it right now. I just want to get next Wednesday out of the way. but hopefully, like, things should start to get better. I don't mean with that, I mean with everything, because, you know, I'm asking for help, I'm potentially getting help finally. So, but it's took a long time to get to this point, and I might do a video one day about the struggle I've had trying to get help when finally admitting I need help. It's been a struggle, but I think, fingers crossed, things are gonna hopefully get better, because to be honest, I can't cope with anything else bad happening. I think let's be real here a second. I was gonna take my own life this weekend because it's an anniversary of the day the police forced me into an interview about my ex, and they've been in my life ever since, and they've caused my depression and anxiety, they've caused me to want to die, they've broken rules and laws and all sorts of stuff and made up loads of lies about me, which no one believes when I tell them what they've said about me. They're like, they don't really know you if that's what they think. But, you know, it's 2 years ago this Saturday that I was forced to do what I did. I wasn't given an option. I have proof of that. I can easily prove what they did. So I was going to take my life on Saturday, and I was going to do it right up until today, and today I don't feel too bad, but, you know, tomorrow I could feel crap. I don't know, because I've got my doctors. So anyway, tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me. I'm getting my eyelashes tinted, and that blue tint didn't last. It lasted about a week and a half. So I'm going to have the normal black one. And it might be, well, it should have lasted, even though, like, there weren't any tint left on my eyes. It should have lasted, like, it's supposed to last 6 to 8 weeks. And, like, you can't see it now, like, you can, it's just slightly darker. So I'm going to have the black tint, because I can't afford to have my eyelashes tinted and it not actually last. And I'm getting my top lip threaded, but it's not really fully grown back. And I'm not letting her do my chin because there's really nothing there, because I've been doing it myself. But there's, like, next to nothing there. And I'm going to see if she's got time to trim my fringe, because I'm not booked in for it. But I'm not getting my hair cut for a long time because I'm devastated at how short it is. So I'm not getting it done till October, and it's 5 weeks tomorrow. Or today, actually, because I tried to get the appointment today, but she's away till tomorrow. 5 weeks ago since I had it done. And I don't know what I'm doing with it, like, because I've got all my roots. I don't know what I want to do to my hair, so for now I'm probably not going to have it done till October, because I've got other priorities of things I need to spend my money on. Not that I've got much money. So tomorrow, because I booked my lash appointment a month ago, so I didn't have my doctor's appointment then, so I've got that. And then, like, I'm hoping she's running on time, because if she's behind, I'm in trouble, because I need to get back over here, call at home, wash my face, because there's always dye under my eyes, then do my makeup, then get to my doctor's. I've got a double appointment. I'm dreading the doctor's tomorrow. God. Just dreading it. Like, don't even want to talk about it, because I've got to bring up the fact that I don't even think I've addressed the letter I got from the doctors, but if I haven't, I'll talk about it at some point. But, like, there was a job going there and I didn't know, and I've always wanted to work there, so I'm going to be like, you know, I would have liked the chance to at least apply. I know she's signed me off work and stuff, but she can keep an eye on me there, do you know what I mean? But I've got a feeling it's gone, because the practice manager's now on holiday for 2 weeks. Surely she wouldn't wait another 2 weeks to hire someone. I think she's already done it, which I'm not happy about, because I've always wanted to work there. Like, if anyone ever said to me, where do you want to work? I've always wanted to work at my doctor's. Like, I don't have massive ambitions in life. Like, it's not my dream job, and I would never do it, my dream job, even if I could, because of how I've seen and how I've been treated and how I've seen people act from the profession that I've always wanted to do. It's absolutely disgusting the way they act and the lies they make up. I wouldn't want to do my dream job now. But I've always wanted to work at that doctor's, and last time there was a job I just didn't have the confidence to do it, and I always promised myself that if a job ever became available there, I'd apply. but I never got the opportunity, so I'm going to tell my doctor how disappointed I am. I hope I don't cry, because I am a little bit sad about it, to be honest. So yeah, I've got to see her tomorrow. And like, it's only 20 minutes now because they've changed the appointment time, so I need to try and tell her everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks, everything, all my appointments that I've got booked. And because I'm sometimes sure she doesn't think I'm trying to help myself, but I think she's getting a bit frustrated with how things are working and how things are going. And because there's a lot of stuff where, like, even she's tried to get people to help and you might as well just not bother kind of thing, and she's getting frustrated with it all as well. And like, she's frustrated with what the police have done to me and what they've caused and how they've destroyed me. Like, she's seen it unfold in front of her eyes on what they've done to me. So I'm gonna vac downstairs, I'm gonna mop the floor. I have a to-do list that I wrote last night, but I can't remember what's on it. I need to try and take my sleeping tablet at 10:30 because I took it at 11 last night and I was still awake at 2. I've got to get up early tomorrow because it's hair washing day. I'm going to try and sort my outfit out tonight, decide what I'm going to wear. I'm going to have 2 possibilities because you never know with the weather. And also have a second one in case I change my mind when I'm getting my hair, well, not get my hair done, my lashes done, but I'm hoping I get my fringe trimmed tomorrow. And I'm going to go because I filmed for way too long. I practically filmed a vlog. And I'm back on Monday, which you'll already know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about having vlogs up. I don't know. I think it's just like, I just feel anxious about it because I've not had vlogs up. I've not even put any extra footage up for a couple of weeks now. I think it's because of how I'm feeling, how down I'm feeling. I'm kind of, it's reflected in the lack of content on there. But there is a part of me that wants to stop vlogs, and it's not because I don't enjoy it, or I just think I've burnt myself out with it, and I've been on a long break. But I think it's all to do with how I feel if I really think about it. How you feel does affect things, and for a long time I was so good at hiding how I felt, but a couple of things happened and a couple of decisions I made this year just changed everything, and I ended up hurting myself in a way with one of the decisions I made. And I rectified the decision I made, but I don't know. It's just hard being me at times, and when everyone wants different things from you, being pulled in different directions, it's hard to know what to do. But I always know who I can get the best advice from and who I trust the most and who is going to give me the advice and for my own needs, for my own, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go. If you want to know what I'm looking at, I'm just looking at the trees and the blue sky. It's so peaceful outside. And I can't wait for the weather to make its mind up, because today it said it was cold but it was humid as well, so I didn't know what to wear. I've got this on and skinny jeans, and I had a cardigan on but I was warm. But without the cardigan I'd be too cold, so it's like, make your mind up, Mr. Weatherman. Anyway, I'll be back at some point. In other good news, Richie Sambora's got rid of the bimbo that's been stopping him from going back to Bon Jovi, which is exciting news. Kind of worked it out because of some of the stuff she was putting on Instagram. So I said a couple of months ago, after he did the Rock of Hall of Fame with Bon Jovi, he would be going back, and I think he is. And I think she didn't like it, but she stopped him from being in the band for the last 5 years, so she can go away because she's a one-trick pony basically.